What up, what up, what up? What's going on, guys? It's your boy GS. Welcome back for yet another Madden NFL 25 online ranked match. And today we are on our alphabetical quest to continue playing with every single team. So, in case you guys missed a couple games or this is your first time here, we're going from A to Z. We played with the Bears in one, played with the Bengals in one, lost with the Bills twice. One was a disconnect. Won with the Broncos, lost with the Browns, and lost with the Chiefs. So, at this point in time, I am on a 2-game losing streak, and I'm frustrated. You know, I don't want to lose. I don't want to keep losing. I don't want to get on 3rd and 19 and give up touchdowns like this. This is so disrespectful. This is just annoying, giving up big plays like that. But I give them up a dime a dozen. You know, what you can do. And I hope you guys enjoyed the beats. I'll read the comments. You guys like, yo, GS, you playing with my emotions, man. Give your boy some new beats. So we know and got you guys a fresh batch. So hope you guys enjoy, you know, the rhythms that we got in the background because we got some goodies. And, you know, I'm playing with the Cardinals. And look at this tackle right here. Look at that tackle right here. Come on, EA. Let's slow it down. Look at this tackle on the top left. He's blocked. Oh, look at the warp. Look at the magnetic force of that tackle. Wow. Okay, so I have been not watching TV since forever. Any free time I get, I watch Twitch because my TV is always taken by my baby. Like right now as I'm doing this commentary, I can look right in front of me and it's not Skip Bayless, it's not Stephen A. Smith or Scott Van Pelt. It's Timmy Turner, man. It's Timmy Turner. All I get is cartoons. So I don't know what the hell is going on with the NFL during the off season. I don't know what's going on. So I'm playing with these teams. I'm like Rashad Mendenhall, Palmer. Where the hell are these guys go? Where's Adrian Wilson? I'm like, yo, where did these guys go? It was really tough for me to keep up with anything football due to the fact that, you know, my baby looks at me sideways if you don't get his SpongeBob, man. If you don't get his SpongeBob, he just looks at me sideways, man, and he runs the house, man. So I'm learning what the rosters are looking like as I'm going through the depth charts, man. I'm like, damn, I missed out on a whole lot of football, man. I don't know who's where and what's going on, but, you know, nonetheless, man, like I said, I'm on a 2-game losing streak, and we don't like that. We need to be able to win this game, put this game away, and Cardinals definitely have a good offense, and they're known for having a good offensive book. Again, if you're new or you missed a couple games, this is what I'm doing from A to Z, playing with every single team, and also I'm using the offensive playbook of that team. So, I already pretty much know from everybody talking what the overpowered playbooks are. You know, I haven't got a chance to play with them yet. Everybody's saying Philly is outstanding. The Vikings playbook is monstrous. I haven't got a chance to play with those playbooks yet. You know, I want to be able to run through each and every single team's playbook. And Cardinals are known for having a good playbook. And right there should have been a user interception, but we drop it. So on 4th and 6, he ends up taking his points. So, like I said, you know, I need to be able to get out of these teams that don't fit my play style. You know, I played with the Browns and struggled. I played with the Buccaneers and struggled. I played with the Bills and struggled, even though they're a really good team. I don't know why, I just struggled with them. Now I'm playing with the Cardinals. I'm like, get me out of these teams, man. Where's the Patriots, the Falcons, the Packers, the Panthers, the Niners? Get me to these teams because I'm in a slump. The last thing I need to do is be in a slump and be forced to play with the Cardinals against the Giants with their just monstrous defensive pass rush. This is disrespectful of EA and them giving the team Cardinals after the Browns in alphabetical order, knowing that I'm on a 2-game losing streak. 4th and forever, we hit him with the skinny though. Yo, no bucks giving mode right here. We're on a 2-game losing streak. This is the first time in Madden. Well, not the first time. I'm sure it's happened before, but this is the first time I could remember starting out on a losing record. At this point, I'm 3 and 4 at this point in the game, and I'm not feeling good about it. I got a bad taste in my mouth, man. I'm usually, you know, a 70 to 80% winner. Well, more than 60 to 80%, I should say. I usually win 60 to 80% of my games. I'm usually, you know, a decent level in Madden, level 11, 12, 13, around there. You know, far from the best, but far from the worst. This year is just not starting out good, even though we throw a dot over the middle for a touchdown. I'm just not starting out good, you know, this year. I'm having a rough start, and hopefully this is the game where things change. You know, I want to get things going. Every single year, I go on monstrous win streaks that change how everything looks. I'll go on a 15, 20 game win streaks, and I'll do that like 2 to 3 times a year. So I need this big win streak to come now, because like I said, every single year I always go on huge stretches, and I can do that for up to 2 to 3 times a year. And I'm just hoping that I catch my groove and catch it soon. And, hopefully this is the beginning of it. So, you see, he's already in field goal range, which sucks because at the worst, he should be able to kick a field goal. And that's exactly what he does by converting not on this play, but the very next play. He went to the exact same route, which I should have been prepared for. But quick little corner route right there from the inside slot. And he ends up settling for a field goal. And I go into halftime up 1 point. And it's like, okay, I need to be able to put this game away somehow. I'm not feeling confident right now. Losing 2 games in a row with the possibility of going on a 3-game skid. I need to really dust off the offensive genius that I am and find something through these playbooks. Like I said, I played with the Browns playbook. I really didn't like the Bills playbook. I would say the best playbook I've played with so far was the Buccaneers. But that playbook really couldn't do too much because the guy I was playing was blitzing like heavily. I had like a half a second to make a decision. So I couldn't really utilize it the way I wanted to. But they had the best plays that fit my style because they had similar to the empty eagle from the Philly 5-wide of last year, which is empty Bucks. I don't know what it's called, but it's the exact same formations as empty eagle from last year, and I was really familiar with that. Plus, it was snowy, so I really didn't get a chance to really utilize that. But some of the playbooks I went through, and I just did not like whatsoever. Like the Bengals playbook, the Browns, Denver had a good playbook that I enjoyed. I think the Cardinals also had, some routes and plays that I definitely like the skinny, but Fitzgerald drops the ball. Come on, Fitzy. And it's like, you know what? We're going to settle for our field goal. We're not going to take any dumb chances when we're in field goal range. We need to be able to take our points, force him to make a touchdown, and let's see if we could hold him to like a 10 to 15 play drive. The more plays during this drive, the better, because that means that he has, some chances of being able to make a mistake. My defense is ass, but I'm hoping during, a 10 play drive, you just make one mistake, make one bad read, something that could go my way. Right there, almost jumped the route, but we end up being just a second too late. And like I said, man, it's this type of game where it's frustrating, and I feel like I'm in a must-need to win situation. Because if I lose this game, I'm just gonna feel so bad the rest of the day. And this was actually the last game of the day. I think the 7 games I've uploaded so far on YouTube, that was all played back-to-back straight. Like no chaser, not on the rock, just straight. 7 games, just bam, 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 straight. And this right here was the last game of the day, and I knew that, and I knew I did not want to turn off this PS3 on a 3-game losing streak. That was just going to make me feel so bad. I already feel bad if I win going 4-4, but I need to be able to win this game so I could hopefully end it on a good note. I don't want to turn off the PS3 on a 3-game losing streak. So right here, we take off a Palmer, we slide. It is the 4th quarter. A field goal does tie the game, but we want this touchdown. So I play some Faggy right here. And the Giants, as always, as expected, have a monstrous pass rush that, can get in the quick. Look at that block shed right there. Just nasty. But we hit Mendenhall for a touchdown, and we take the lead. So this puts us in a good position. Me having 3 timeouts with 3 minutes remaining, there's no way he should be able to kill the clock all the way without me touching it. So I should be able to get the ball for last possession if he scores. If I stop him, there's a chance for the game to be over. That's exactly what Patrick Peterson does. I'm sorry, son, but no soup for you. Patrick Peterson comes through in the clutch right here. I'm trying to make the get off me, son. I'm trying to make things happen with some spinning Roonies. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen, and that pick was huge. I think I have a bruise on my clavicle from like slapping it. Just, yes, like pounding my chest so hard, but I kind of missed, and I hit my. You ever meant to like King Kong your chest as we hit him with the skinny over the middle with Fitzgerald for a touchdown, and you kind of miss and hit your clavicle, and it kind of hurts a little bit, and you hit yourself, you're like, yes, you're like, you just kind of sit down and you continue playing Madden, and then like next day you look, you got a bruise, and you're like, oh, that may be a victory bruise. Hopefully we win. Maybe that's just me. Okay, maybe that never happened to you. Maybe that's just me. Okay, forget all that. All right, so I'm up 30-20 at this point with 2 minutes remaining, and we want to put this game away. Like I said, I do not want to end this day on a loss. You know, hopefully we can end on a high note with the victory. A stop right here definitely puts this game away. He can score here. He has all of his timeouts, so anything is still possible. So right there, we sent some pressure. We get to him, forcing an incompletion. 3rd and 4, hits me with a nice corner route. Juke the hell out. I'm getting juked so much this year. People are juking that. They are breaking the hell out of me. He scores a touchdown right there, being able to bring this back to a 1-possession lead, only a 3-point game. Onside kick, and we do recover, but he does have all 3 of his timeouts. So we are going to need a first down to be able to put this game away. So we try to run clock a little bit. And Mendenhall is so strong. Dudes be bouncing off of him. Right here, we try to hit him with a screen play real quick, try to catch him off guard. It's exactly what it is, what happens. And from right here, we just end up killing the rest of the clock. There's nothing he could do with only having 1 timeout, with only a minute some change remaining. So after that run, we run one more time. And at this point, there's nothing he could do to stop the clock. I believe we end up taking knees. Oh, no, I run the ball again. And then I believe I take a knee after this. Do I take a knee at some point? Show some dignity, GS. Take a damn knee. Here we go. There we go. We take a knee, we kill the clock, and we end up winning the game. So the losing streak is over. At 2 games, we feel good. We not as good as we would like to, but we got a W under our belt, and it feels winning cures everything. You know, so we win the last game of the day, and we feel good about it. So that's the end of the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, man, it's your boy GS signing out. Peace. Give it to me, baby. Yeah.